There are thousands of parents each year that make the mistake of homeschooling their kid instead of sending them to a public school. Aristotle once said, "Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all." Today I'm going to tell you what kids miss out on if they are homeschooled, why we need kids to stay in school, and how we can educate the parents and students about the pros and cons of sending their kid to a public school. What are your favorite school activities? FFA, cheerleading, One Act, student council, and every school across the country, they each have hundreds of different activities and clubs for you to be a part of. Public education allows students to be a part of any clubs, sports, or teams. Though public schools have to allow homeschool kids to participate in our clubs and be on our teams, many of them don't. Oftentimes, when homeschool children try to be a part of school-based activities, they often don't engage or participate as much as those who go to the public school. When kids are homeschooled, oftentimes their parents or guardians don't make them interact with people they've never met. More so than not, kids that are homeschooled don't actually learn anything because they have no schedule, so they often do as they please. Without the ability to talk to others, work as a part of a group, and be a leader, how can you expect them to be successful? What people don't realize is that the more parents allow their kids to be homeschooled, the less successful their future will be. Being homeschooled is like taking a child's future away. We need kids to stay in public schools. On our very first day of kindergarten, we are taught manners, respect, how to be patient, how to share, and working with others, along with many of the things that we use in our daily lives. Attending a public school allows kids to handle responsibilities. As you get older and more involved with school activities, you have to know how to manage your time and get all your homework done. For some, public schooling seems overwhelming, but we are taught not to give in to peer pressure and how to handle situations where you or another person you see is being bullied. It's not always the parents' fault on considering all the benefits of public schooling. In order for parents to know why they should send their kids to a public school, we need to educate both the parents as well as the students. How do we educate them in a way that doesn't pressure them, but convince them? Oftentimes, parents that are on the fence feel like they don't get to find out the facts, they're just lectured. Talking to people doesn't work. We need to show them the facts, the statistics, and studies so that when they are given the information, they aren't being talked at. Administration wants what's best for kids. For years, it has been proven that kids who are homeschooled who did worse on education trackment tests than kids who go to a public school. It's not always about telling people why kids should attend a public school. Sometimes parents or kids have a problem with how the system is run. So the question that stands is that, what do we do if educating them doesn't work? If educating them doesn't work, then we have to show people that there's something they are concerned about, the school will listen to them and hear their concerns and make changes if needed. Parents often don't like how schools have standardizing tests or make students take certain classes. What they don't realize is the classes we have to take or the tests we have to take are only there to make us the best student we can be. It's okay if we fail or face hard situations. That's how we prepare ourselves for the real world. It makes us stronger. Give kids a chance and don't homeschool them. Send them to a public school. Today I told you about what kids miss out on, why we need kids to stay in school, and what we can do to help educate the parents. If you have to choose whether or not to give your kids the best education or succeed in life or to homeschool them, you'd want what's best for your kid.